for the English-speaking Somalis and to the international community at large, just wanted to say thank you for coming. I am Mohammed Cabdirisaaq, the former Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Federal Republic of Somalia and a current candidate for the Federal Parliament of Somalia, seat HOP 199. I called this press conference to announce that I am a candidate for the federal presidency in the upcoming elections and to ask for the support of all Somalis who share my belief that our nation needs to embark on a new constructive course. As a previous candidate for the presidency 5 years ago, and with all the experience gained from it, I have not chosen this path lightly. I have grown increasingly concerned about Somalia's political body and its inability to meet the national and regional challenges in order to rebuild the democratic, peaceful, and prosperous Somalia we all want. In the past 5 years, despite a growing macroeconomic improvement, the Somali public has experienced growing inflation, lack of security, cyclical threat of famine, and above all, a political body operating on a zero-sum game, respecting neither a constitution, a tradition of decency and reconciliation, nor the laws of the land. In fact, our government at all levels is now caught in a game of brinkmanship, furthering illegal and unconstitutional actions that only result in delegitimizing governance in the hearts and minds of the Somali public. The ongoing election symbolizes this aptly. It was to be an election the Somali people hoped would herald in a new era of democracy, but when all was said and done, the political class at all levels have shown their distrust of the Somali people and their dictatorial attitude, ironically, in the hope of winning the federal presidency. Fellow Somalis, the federal presidency is the most powerful office in our land. Through its leadership can come a pivotal role to redress the fundamental questions of our provisional constitution, which, had they been addressed, could have helped our nation avoid the political quagmire our nation finds itself presently. It is without a doubt, had the present administration focused on rectifying the constitutional deficit and established the third arm of our government, the judiciary, including the Judiciary Services Committee, as well as its implementation arm, namely the Constitutional Court, this nation would not be in the present predicament. Powerless to deal with the childish political squabbling of its leaders at all levels of government. Today, it is difficult to find leaders who are independent of the forces that have sought to use governance as a process to enrich themselves while turning fellow Somalis against each other. If Somalia is to recover and go forward, this must change. It will only truly change when the Somali people have the power to vote for leadership that listens to them, relies on them, and seeks to return government to them. In the meantime, we need a government that has the belief and confidence to return power to the Somali public, not just to profess, as in the present administration, to do so without really meaning it. Finally, here today, in the historical town of Galkayo in Mudug region, the home of the patriots who led our independence struggle, the patriots who led the rebuilding of a more united and representative Somalia, and the heroes who fight for peace and stability for the whole region. I'm proud to announce my candidacy for President of the Federal Republic of Somalia. Let's stand together to make our country one that has a complete government, embedded in a completed constitution, able to provide the checks and balances expected of all democratic nations. Let us unite to realize our dream of a prosperous and peaceful Somalia. Victory, success, and dignity. My name is Maxamed, and I would like to be your next president. Thank you.